Good morning, Girl Scouts. I'm just adjusting my camera here so I make sure you guys can see me. Trying not to cut my face off, but also make sure you can see what I'm doing. So my face might be partially cut off. Oh look, there's my puppy. Oh, he wandered off. We will give it a minute or two and see if anybody hops on with us. If you're joining us live, feel free to say hi in the comments. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get everything situated. So I am Michelle Teeters. I'm the recruitment specialist for Girl Scout Spirit of Nebraska out in Western Nebraska. You guys have seen me quite a bit on here so far, so you probably know who I am. And you are joining us for Girl Scouts at Home programming, and this is a STEM program. Every day, Monday through Friday at 10 and 2, there are different Girl Scouts at Home programs available for you. And they're also saved, and you can watch them on our YouTube channel if you miss them live. We are covering the 4 pillars. So you've got STEM programming, you have, I'm probably gonna forget a pillar, you have outdoor programming, you have life skills, and you have entrepreneurship. And it's for all different, sorry guys, this is bugging me, all different age levels. So there's something for everybody, and we even have programming for volunteers. So you can catch those as well. Don't mind me, it's only 9 o'clock out here in Western Nebraska, and I'm having some coffee still. All right, so it is just slightly after 1. So I am going to, or after 1, it's 9:01, sorry guys. I am going to go ahead and get started. So what we're gonna do today is color changing cabbage chemistry. I found this one and thought it was pretty interesting. And of course now my house smells like cabbage. Not the way I want my house to smell on Tuesday morning, but that's okay. So first thing you are going to want to do, guys, don't mind me, I'm all over my kitchen this morning. You're gonna wanna boil a pot of water. About this size, I don't know, halfway full, 3/4 of the way full. It's not an exact science, so just boil a pot of water. Want that to get going while we do the rest of this. And then you want just a small cabbage head. It doesn't have to be anything gigantic. You don't even have to cut the whole thing up, you guys, if you don't want to. You don't need a ton. You can grate it as well. So girls, if you're doing this at home, you need an adult to help you. So you need an adult to either chop the cabbage up or grate the cabbage for you. We don't want you cutting yourself. I did already cut myself this morning. If you're using a grater, it might be a little bit easier. And of course, if you're an older Girl Scout, you might be able to do some cutting with just some supervision. I'm not gonna cut the whole thing up. I already did this earlier this morning, you guys, so I would have a solution ready. I'm hoping you can see. So I just cut some slices off of there for now. If you wanna cut the whole thing, go ahead. But now I'm just gonna chop this up into smaller pieces. We're gonna actually add the boiling water to this. Well, you are, I already did. You're gonna add the boiling water to this and kind of steep it like a tea, honestly. All right, now that I have cabbage everywhere. So I just kind of chop that up. And now I'm gonna put it into a bowl. Just plain old bowl. Doesn't matter if it's clear, glass, plastic. Makes no difference. I'm gonna try not to get cabbage everywhere. I had cabbage all over my kitchen this morning. All right, good enough for now. All right, so once you have your cabbage chopped up, you guys, and your water has boiled, what you're going to do is take that boiled water and you're gonna pour it over the cabbage. Okay, just pour it until it covers the cabbage. Like I said, it's not an exact science. So I already did that this morning. And this is what you should end up with, is a bunch of cabbage in a bowl of water. And your liquid is gonna turn a purpley color. So we're gonna try not to make a huge mess and stain my beautiful Girl Scout shirt. You need a strainer and another bowl, okay? Put the strainer into the bowl, and then you are gonna pour, well, first, smash the cabbage, just to get most of that coloring out of the cabbage, okay? Just smash it. Use a spoon. If the liquid is cooled off enough, use your hands if you want purple hands. You want to let the water, the boiling water, steep on the cabbage until it cools down. Mine's been sitting for about 45 minutes. I got up and boiled it first thing this morning. So it's been sitting for about 45 minutes and it's cool enough to touch. So smash it down really good, okay? And then take and pour it into the strainer. What we're after is just the liquid, you guys. All right. Okay. So, what you should have now is just a bowl of purplish liquid. Let me pull up my notes over here just to make sure we're doing this right. Okay. It might be more of a blue color, you guys. It just depends on the cabbage. Don't be alarmed if it's not purple. That is perfectly fine. So, now you need a couple of clear cups. And I'm going to do 3 because I have 3 different solutions we're going to do today. So I just use these cups. And you're going to take, I don't know, about a tablespoon. Like I said, it is not an exact science, and you're going to put it in each cup. So yes, we just cut up an entire cabbage, boiled it, got all of this liquid for just a few tablespoons. If you're doing this with a bigger group of friends, once we can meet again, then you would use more of this liquid, obviously. Right, so I now have 3 cups with some cabbage water in them. Grab a napkin, ladies. So, what this is called, you guys, is an indicator solution. Let me get back over here to my notes. And what it's going to do is tell us if another liquid, like lemon juice, vinegar, or bleach, it's going to tell us if it's an acid or a base. So it's telling us the pH of a liquid. And the pH, let me think of the best way to describe it. Dun, dun, dun. I can't think of the best way to describe it. It's really just going to tell you if it's an acid or a base. If it has a pH between 5 and 7, it's neutral. Let me scoot this over so you guys can actually see me. If it's a pH between 5 and 7, it's neutral. If it is a 8 or higher, it's a base. And if it's 4 or lower, it's an acid. So the color that the liquid turns when we add another liquid to it will tell us what its pH is. So the first one we're going to try is lime juice. You can use lemon or lime. Either one is fine. I put mine into just a little clear container to make it easier to pour. So I'm going to get closer, my purple liquid, and I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice to it. Lime juice, sorry. Did you see how the color changed? Let's compare that. This is our cabbage water, our indicator solution, and this is what it turned to when we added lime juice. So, let me scoop this over a little bit towards me now that I don't need you to be able to see me cutting. So we have, I would say it's a pinkish red color. So, if it turns red, it means that the pH is 2. So we know that this Lime juice is an acid, okay? So now let's try it with, I have vinegar, okay? Just distilled white vinegar. And I have it in a little cup too. So we're gonna do the same thing with it. Here's my indicator solution. Here's my vinegar, and I'm just gonna pour a little bit in at a time. Just a little bit. And it's gonna turn pink. It turned basically the same color. I'd say it's a little darker. It's more of a violet. So violet indicates a pH of 6. So anything between 5 and 7 is neutral. So we now know that vinegar, all-purpose white distilled vinegar, has a neutral pH, okay? The last one, my dogs are gonna bark and go crazy. I'm sorry, they must hear something outside. The last one we're gonna try is Clorox bleach. I use the splashless bleach, you guys, so it doesn't splatter when I clean, but you girls want to have gloves and possibly eye protection on, and you need to have an adult's help because bleach is very, it can burn your eyes, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the bleach in with our indicator solution cabbage water. And I'm gonna swirl it. Ew, that turned a disgusting color. It just turned it clear, didn't it? So, it's a greenish yellow, wouldn't you say? It's kind of a yellowy color. Yeah. So, greenish yellow indicates a pH of 12. And we know that a pH of 8 or higher is a base. So we have our acid, which was lime juice. So lime juice we know is an acid. We know that vinegar is neutral, has a neutral pH. And we know that our bleach is a base. You guys can do this with lots of things. You just want to make sure it's close to a clear liquid. The lime juice was okay. You could do like clear soda, so like Sprite, because it's clear. You wouldn't want to use cola because it has a darker color to it and it could interrupt your results. But this is just kind of a great fun experiment. A, you get to make cool colors. And B, you get to learn a little bit about science and acids, bases, and pH. So, I want to see if there's anything else I want to tell you. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's look at my more notes and see what I have for you guys. Acids are solutions that lose hydrogen. They donate them to the solution and they usually taste sour. So we know that our lime juice was an acid, right? And is lime juice sour? Absolutely it is. Some very common household solutions are acids. Citrus fruit juices, like lime juice, orange juice. Bases are solutions that pull hydrogen ions out of the solution. So an acid puts hydrogen into the solution and a base pulls it out of the solution. Antacids like Tums are bases and they use them to reduce the acidity in your stomach. So that's how a Tums work. If you have too much stomach acid and you have a little bit of an upset stomach, you take a Tums or a Rolaids. Those are a base. You ingest them, they go into your stomach and they take the acid out of your stomach and that makes your stomach feel better. There are other plants too that you can use to make your pH indicating solutions. So red onion, apple skins, blueberries, grape skins, and plums. So you can use any of those if you want to. It doesn't have to be a cabbage. That was just the easiest. It's inexpensive and it makes a great dark purple solution. Although it does make your house smell a little funny. And you can also use an indicator solution to write a secret message. So this is the fun part, you guys. You can take full strength lemon juice to write an invisible message on paper, whatever you want to write, and then let it dry. So take your lemon juice, your lime juice, write on a piece of paper with it, and then to reveal the message, you would just paint indicator over the paper with a paintbrush. That is how you can make your own invisible ink at home. Lime juice, lemon juice, and cabbage water. So that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you had fun with this. If you do this experiment at home, or maybe you do the invisible ink, make sure and send us pictures. We love to get your pictures. Sometimes we share them on social media. Send them in to us. Let us see what you're doing at home. We love seeing our girls experimenting and having fun. And if you guys have any ideas or experiments that you want to see us do, you can send those in to us too. We're open to suggestions. Other than that, join us back here at 2 o'clock for some more Girl Scouts at Home, and we will see you this afternoon. Bye, guys.